Welcome to Week 6 podcast. What's up, everybody? I'm Sam, and with us we have Rob, our commissioner. How's it going, sir?
It's going good, Sam. Sam, I have a special announcement before we move on to the standings. I forgot to tell you that. I would blindside you, but it's going good. How are you, man?
Good. Not too bad. What's the announcement?
The announcement is there will be no crying of any sort, no complaining, no hypothesizing, no antagonizing, no straight up just arguing as we move into the bye weeks. I will not answer any questions, Sam. I will not look at it, as we have 2 open roster spots, and as we move into the bye weeks with the rash of injuries. You can choose to look at this in 2 ways. You can look at it as, 1, there's 2 less roster spots, or you could say, well, really, we just took away the extra spot from the tight end and the defense and all these other spots, and you can't find anybody on the waiver wire now, Sam. So that's it. I'm putting a moratorium on it right now. There will be no complaining allowed about the bye week player availability. We will not have it. Right. We all play under the same rules. That is it.
That is a Sam. Level playing field, everybody.
Yep. Now let the complaining begin.
All right. Well, so, you know what?
Oh, man, because it's going to do. The injuries are brutal, man.
Oh, yeah.
And so I lost, I think, 4 players last week. Let's look at the standings, Sam.
Let's look at the standing conference. 1, Earth Divisions. We got Straight LA at 5-1. Doing good with 3-game winning streak there. Belichick make at 3-3. And then Dean Gray at 2-4. And Wolfpack at 2-4.
So let's talk real quick here. Pause on Straight LA, because one thing I'd like to point out, a big part of this year is going to be like your prep handed to him by injuries this year, sitting there at 5-1. I'm going to say that's some good roster management. Sam, what do you think?
Oh, exactly. That's what you got to do. You got to hit those waiver wires. You find needs and whatnot.
Oh, and he's hitting them. But I mean, he's kind of like, you have those years where you spend a lot of money. You're like, hey, what did I get? And then you have those years where you're like, dude, I had to spend every dime I did. So it's sometimes you haven't. It's a Straight LA. Kudos to you, brother. That is 5-1. It's a hell of a good start to the season, and he's done it with a truckload of like with the semi truck driving right on through his team pretty much every week. The rest of the teams, there's some variation of meh. Let's move on to the other division, Sam.
Yeah, let's go to the Win division. The Heart Foundation at 4-2. Autumn Win at 3-3. Yours truly, Ninja Assassin, at 2-4. And Kelly Cougars at 2-4.
Now I'm going to focus on the first place teams this week, Sam. Okay, nothing's coming easy to the Heart Foundation. He's sitting there at 965 points. He's like the only team even in sniffing distance of the 1,000-point mark right now. And he's 4-2. And he actually scored, we'll get to his game in a second, because that was one of those great fantasy weeks. But it's like, everybody else this week put up some variation of, it was kind of triple-digit-ish. And Heart Foundation comes in with like 1,000,000 points, and he needed every last one of them because he found that one team out there. So nothing coming easy for Heart Foundation. Again, we're getting midway through the season. This dude's doing a nice job of roster management, setting his team up. And I would say with both these guys, man, there's not much luck involved. It's just been, Heart Foundation's earning it, man.
For sure.
So kudos to him. Everybody else putting it up. Autumn Win, I think, had another tough, close week. And, Sam and you and Kelly, you guys got good teams, though. It's your conference, it's an interesting one. So, but kudos to Straight LA and Heart Foundation heading into the week 7 week, almost at the hump week.
Yeah.
What do we got?
Let's go to Conference 2, the Fire Division. The Gangrene at 4-2, Degenerate Bastard at 3-3, High Rollers at 3-3, and the Bagger of the Bat at 2-4.
Yeah, Michael and I are battling out of 14, but I finally ascend to the top of the mountain, and there's a moment there, I think, on Sunday where literally every single one of my players who was playing in the afternoon was injured. Well, except for Trevor Lawrence, who got injured playing in the morning. So fuck it, dude. Injuries happen. It's part of fantasy. It'll kill you. So tough decisions coming up too, because I'm just, I don't want to tip my hand, but I'm not dropping McCaffrey out there to the group, to position up. So, if I got to play shorter running back one week, and take it on the chin, I guess that's what I'll do. But it's, It's gonna be that's tough, man. So, but yeah, no, I finally get up there. Had another another cheap ass win, but I'll
Yeah,
take every
hey,
cheap ass win that I get, brother.
hey, it's
So,
a and you're on a 3 game winning streak, so that's pretty nice
3 game
too.
winning streak, and I probably didn't deserve to win any of them. All right, so
Let's go to the water division. El Verde at 5-1. Also, Savs at 4-2. New Denver at 3-3, and Mad Dog at 1-5.
now Ellis Silveri's having a rock solid season. He's off and running too, doing a great job with the roster management. So that's not a lucky 5-1. He's rolling. He's feeling good about himself. He's moving right in there. Nothing cheap about 862.75. You look at kind of flip these teams down there with Don and Sabs, New Denver and Sabs. Anybody that doesn't know, New Denver is Sabs. Or no, they're not one and the same. New Denver is Dawn. Oh man, we should edit that later. All right, so yeah, so Mad Dog sucks. Okay, so let's go look at the weeks. I lost it.
Let's go. Are you ready to do the rundown?
I don't know, maybe. I want to try my best, Sam. Yeah, I'm ready, dude.
All right, yeah. Let's take a quick look at the week that was week 6.
All right, so outside of like really one game this week, everybody that I'm going to celebrate for winning should just kind of blush a little bit, just say, yeah, huh, yeah, I got the win. And every team that lost, you just go, dude. I mean, I didn't deserve to win anyway, but really, I lost to that score. Let's start it right up. It was, dude, a weird week, man. Just low scoring across the board, and there
Yep,
weren't even
that's what
really
I
any buys.
noticed.
What we were missing, like
Hmm.
Pittsburgh, and I couldn't even think of the other team that was on bye. I was like, somebody. Dear God, straight LA Kings. This is going to be quick. Not a lot to talk about on scoring. The Kansas City Chiefs defense is here to play, baby. 106 points. Kelly Cougars, the walking wounded out there. Justin Fields, I picked him up for about 5 seconds. 3 points, dislocated thumb.
Yeah.
Sam, dude, I'm gonna struggle to find anything good to say about these games. I mean, Puka came back down to earth at 2. Jalen Waddle, man, they have a Waddle dance down there, and I watched a bunch of billionaires up in the booth do it. That was super lame. Um, you know. Jonathan Taylor getting outplayed, but hell, David's 106. So that's his one cheap win of the year. So he'll take it. He'll take it over his man Kelly Cougars right there. Let's move on to the next sad ass game, Sam.
The autumn wind versus Belichick mate.
Nah, I think we'll talk about in my order here: Ninja Assassin
Oh,
versus Wolfpack.
here we go.
All right. Well, Sam, 122. That's like a banner week for you, huh?
That's pretty good. Hey, and my pickup of Sam Howell paid off.
Sam Howell, fantasy god, dude.
Heck
I
yeah.
mean, he's undrafted. He's outscored most of the guys that were drafted. So and then we still drop him week by week, and we'll move on. Russell Wilson, dude, that was yeah, man,
Hey,
95 yards, huh?
hey,
95 yards.
if it wasn't for that pass interference, I'm sorry, roughing the quarterback,
Yeah,
he wouldn't have got that touchdown.
which that was a bogus call, by the way. That was almost a week ago, and that was still a bogus call. I mean, that was a shutout waiting to happen. Yeah, so Amon-Ra St. Brown came back, had a nice week for her. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Bills, that was a weird one on Sunday night, man. I wouldn't say the Giants deserve the win because God knows they did, and they just look like the biggest bunch of. It's like the 11 Stooges and a coach out there.
And
It's just ugly. But I mean, my God, I think there was 9 penalties on Darren Waller going in the end zone on the final play there.
yeah,
And to
yeah.
the point where Collinsworth and whatever rule guru dweeb they have out there to shill for the refs got into a basic, like, he got his feelings hurt. He's like, well, that's your opinion, Chris. So it was something. Wolfpack, man. He started Burrow this week, so he's moving in the right direction. I don't know. I got nothing to say about this one. Good job, Sam.
Hey,
No 100 points.
yeah.
Belichick mate, and this game's actually was close for a minute.
Hmm.
Belichick mate won. He had Justin Herbert. Otterwin didn't. He had Tua. Belichick didn't. Where's the difference in this game? I mean, the defenses are about a half point apart, and the Texans actually outscored the Niners. That's good stuff right there by 5 points. Well, Kyron Williams, he celebrates by, going to be out for 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12 weeks. Who knows? And he can't even get an injury report this year of any value. So, but a good week right there, 130. smartly put Brock Purdy on the bench, man. That's pretty good, man. Patrick's having a good year. Good
Mm.
for him. Autumn Wynn's he's having a rough one, man. He's having a rough year. Dak Prescott at 30.5 out there. Ooh, against the Chargers. I don't know though, man. He's loaded up at quarterback, but yeah, he can only play two. So there you go. Heart Foundation, Dean Gray, man. All right, let's all just pause for a second on the beauty that this game was, that restores your love of fantasy football because, we actually had two teams that went over 150 in the same week. Sam, what do you think of that?
It's amazing.
Dude, it's
Amazing.
straight up amazing, man. And well, I mean, let's look at some of this out of Heart Foundation this week. He runs out Josh Allen, who looks like he's got a prime matchup. He doesn't. Matt
Mhm.
Stafford looks like a prime matchup. He doesn't. Raheem Mostert. I, I drafted this guy. Everybody made fun of me, and then I dropped him before he even played a game. So I'm a genius, but then I'm an idiot because I dropped him. So it's just the same thing. 41 and a half points, dude. When you look at Miami, all you think about is pass, 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 pass.
Yeah.
And all it is really is, well, okay, Tyreek Hill's kind of awesome. Oh, he has him too. So Raheem Mostert, dude, the running backs there are just insane. This is a great week. Tyreek Hill, Cooper Kupp walks right back into the league and just picks right up where he left off. I mean, Travis Kelce even got 14, no touchdowns, it's just a bunch of yards. That's a great game. And Dean Gray put up a nice week too, man. He just
He
kind
did.
of, just Eckler. Eckler's just we were debating over who's lamer this year, Eckler or Pollard, and I said, well, at least Eckler's been awesome, and Pollard just sort of was like a better alternative to Zeke. So by far, I would say that Pollard's been lamer, but
Agreed.
AJ
Agreed.
Brown, yeah, the Ravens look good. Got propped up by the defense. This is a big game. So, and of course, Dean Gray would have beat every other team in the league,
Yep.
most of them handily.
Yep.
And he runs into the Hart Foundation, who had to earn his victory. So, great game, fellas. But the consolation here is no, that 154 is not going to stand up for the bad beat. Then
No.
again, this year, who the hell knows? So, we'll see. New Denver and Degenerate 105 coming back down to earth this week. Not really happening. Josh Allen, Brock Purdy, just not a lot going. Montgomery. Ooh, God, that one hurts. He's got Raheem
Mm.
Mostert though. He picked him up. So I dropped. I dropped Raheem Mostert, and Degenerate picked him up, and I got him back. He dropped Justin Fields, and I picked up Justin Fields. So you take that, Michael. That worked out well for me. I positioned myself for 5 weeks to get in that number one slot to get 3 points out of Justin Fields and a broken thumb. New Denver rolling along 147. Actually, a pretty respectable game there. 31 out of
Oh,
2.
yeah.
What a revelation he is, man. He's playing great. He really is. I mean, you can't knock him. I'm not a huge Tua fan, but and I wonder how he'd be on a team that didn't have like the fastest team on earth, and he just didn't have to throw a quick slant play with on a one-step drop. But shit, he's doing it right. And what do we care about my analysis? This is fantasy football, so he's downright effective, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's a nice.
That's a nice. Yeah. That's a nice score.
It's a nice team.
Chiefs.
He's
Chiefs.
got a nice team. Yeah, the Chiefs
Kelsey.
D is it's looking like a steal. Kelsey's Kelsey, man. So he's the best value you're going to get at this league. Even though Mark Andrews just made up for it, and then there's no such thing as a tight end. Elos Verde, the bag of the bat, man. It's a cheap win right here, 112 and a half, 97. Yeah, Mahomes at 19. That's dude. I mean,
That's
the
very
Chiefs.
average.
Yeah, what you think? I mean, everybody on the team's 5'8". I mean, all the receivers are 5'8". So I read a thing about Mahomes that was kind of interesting. They said he's not playing like he did in past years. I said no, he's playing exactly like he did in past years. He's scoring just enough for the Chiefs to win. When the defense is awful and giving up 45, he scores 46. When the defense is great and giving up, I don't know, 12, he scored 19. So there's nothing to worry about.
No, Rob, real quick. Chiefs
Yo,
should have blow out the Broncos. Come on, let's face it. Chiefs should have
dude.
I was expecting halftime to be like 30-3 or something.
Yeah, so the Broncos aren't going to get the Chiefs' best effort, and nor are they going to get anybody's best effort, simply because that's on a short week, no less. Sam, I mean, nobody gave a crap about that game,
No.
and that's a game where you want to walk out there and say, "Who got hurt? Nobody. Right on. Did we beat the Broncos? Cool. Let's take the weekend off." They didn't have to put a lot of effort for us, so. But El Verde, man, he got Justin Herbert. I wonder if that thumb is, I mean, that finger or whatever it is hurt. But let's take a minute here to pause. There's not a lot going on in this game. Let's talk about the greatness of this Tyreek Hill this year. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
The guys, I mean, quite honestly, I don't know if it's him or McCaffrey at the number one spot, but That's who should have gone 1-1-2 without a question. And then, I mean, if Jefferson didn't get hurt, you go there. But Tyreek, he kind of slid down the boards and just a little bit. I mean, it's not like he was like an eighth round find, but he just keeps on rolling. Just
Mm-hmm.
keeps on rolling. Just another great year.
Mm-hmm.
So good game. Gangrene and Mad Dog played. This is 116.5. Let's marvel at that. Let's marvel at the fact that I could win back-to-back weeks with 112 and 116. So
The luck of the fantasy football,
that's
right? Luck of
that's some serious shit right there, man. You better run. You better run, guys. That's some serious shit. Let's see. Kyron Williams had a great game again. He's out for like, I don't know, a month. Trevor Lawrence continues to not wow or excite anybody, but I understand he was really, really awesome in junior high school, man. Like nobody could keep up with him, dude. He's like the god of all time. And you always have to remember that about Trevor Lawrence. He was great in junior high school, and okay, for a year or so in college, but damn it, he's a sure thing. But he's not. He's not at all. He's just Trevor Lawrence. He was like, meh. All right, he's kind of a tall guy with kind of slow. He's just meh.
Mm-hmm.
Just nothing there, man. McCaffrey goes out. They say it's a pain tolerance thing where they can play. I'm pretty sure Christian McCaffrey is pretty tough, dude. Right? I'm hoping he's going to play. If not, I'm literally going out there with Alexander Madison this week. Mad Dog, it's just not happening this year, brother. Isaiah Pacheco looking good, though. Jordan Addison stepping in. Look at that bench. Justin Jefferson, Devon Achane, Jerome Ford. Remember he was going to be a steal? This didn't happen. Etienne, though. Travis Etienne. The proper French pronunciation. Thank you very much. Etienne. I refuse to say it the other way because I'm an educated man. Etienne. Travis Etienne. All right. High rollers and the Savs. All right. This game's pretty good. I'm bored of talking. High rollers, though. He got a nice win, though. I know that means a lot to these guys. Let's give him some love here. Cooper Kupp coming right back in. Jared Goff rolling along. Jared Goff, man. I mean, you could kind of, if you squint, put him in the MVP conversation for the year. I mean, you're really, really good. He's playing fantastic and good for him. It's the guy everybody left for dead. Savs is quietly coming out of his slumber here. He's starting to get a team together that looks like it may be okay, it took him a minute, but now he's rolling Jalen Hurts and Dak Prescott, feeling pretty good there. Derrick Henry's kind of been odd this year, but he's been kind of quiet. Brees Hall's coming along. I mean, he's got a team to mess with again, and he's got some. I mean, his bench. I mean, Aaron Jones, Brandon Ayuk, and Chris Olave. I mean, this is a. Don't count out Savs, man. It's getting there. Don't count on high rollers. So great game. High rollers prevailed in this one. So nice week, guys. That's a really good game too. So that's it, Sam. We had 2 good games on the week. The rest of us, just bow your head in shame.
Hey, the rest of us take the win when you can get them.
Or take the loss when it comes to you. So yeah.
Yeah. All right, folks, you heard it. The bye week, no complaining. All right.
Now, that goes for 7, 9, and 11. I don't want to hear it. Not a word.
No complaining. Hit the waiver.
Most of the weeks are not too bad when you really look at it, but like week 9 is just like a bitch. You're like, dude, like all the good teams are on bye in week 9. That's going to be. I see some short rosters competing that week somehow. It's kind of like, oh god, it's you see what you got. That's a tough one. Seven's not pretty. I think you got 3 weeks of 6 teams, and it might be a 4th, but it's like, I don't know. Don't you wish the NFL would just do away with buys?
Yeah, I wish. Actually, we all do. But hey, that's what the waiver wire is for. Let's be active out there. Help out your team.
Yes. We started off with a very lighthearted lecture. Now we're going to give some friendly advice to finish this off. By all means, guys, drop your best players out there. Throw them out there.
Yes. Hey,
they'll clear waivers. They'll clear waivers. You never know. I mean, it's nobody pays attention in this league to the waiver wire. You just got to happen on a move every now and again. So throw them out there, man.
And then, man, like right at 12:01, I see all these emails about free agent moves. You guys are vicious. You guys are like hitting it right at 12:01, man.
That's. I don't know which league you're watching. Sam, you're ruining my narrative here. I'm telling you, just you can move on Patrick Mahomes. Just drop him out there. It's okay, man. He's Sam Howell will be available.
I'm glad I picked him up. But anyways, hey, Good luck,
You wouldn't drop it for
everybody.
Mahomes, huh? Saint Sam.
Good luck, everybody. I mean, tomorrow's game is what, Jaguars versus at the Saints. I don't know who's gonna watch
Yeah.
that one, but anyways,
Me, hoping that Trevor Lawrence is
Trevor
going to be playing.
Lawrence.
Damn it, Trevor Lawrence, baby.
All right, all right. Good luck,
Thanks, Sam.
everybody.
See you, buddy.